So I am already in my pajamas and it is, what time is it? I'll have to check. Actually, it's after 7, so I did pretty good today. The only reason I have them on is because I peed my pants when I came in the door today. So anyway, hi everyone. I'm Michelle Simon. I broke up with fear, shame, and guilt in 2019, and it still hasn't broken up with me yet. So I've been giving you videos every week, and I am learning and gonna be learning how to do this better and make these more current. Like, I see everybody else with this digital stuff and I'm working on it. I'm learning AI, and I'm not in a hurry like I used to be. Every time I wanted to do something, I needed to do it quick, fast, and right away. And a lot of times when I did things quick, fast, and right away, I had to go back and correct a lot of things. So now I'm like taking my time and showing people that you can suck and still do this stuff. So it's funny. I used to go to, I want to say aerobics, kind of aerobics, which, you guys, I hate cardio and I am not like an exerciser, but there were years where I went with my one girlfriend, and it was so funny because a guy behind, like, I tried to stand in the back and everybody lined up behind me. And then I was in the front, and then the one guy in the back, he'd be like, "Oh, I had broccoli last night." It was so funny. We would laugh so hard, but I never wanted to be in the front. I tried to be in the back and people lined up behind me. But then I realized I gave people permission that you can suck and stand in the front row, because I did. So anyway, I no longer do that, but I do my line dancing, which I love. You guys, I line danced 4 times this week already. It is Thursday and it is November 20th, 2025. So I got to teach line dancing last night. I thought I was doing it for drug court, but it's actually for the mental health court. So it's drugs and alcohol and mental health. And you guys, it is incredible. I am so honored to be a part of this. And I just love people and I love dancing. And everyone that I seem to meet, we're all like little kids in adult bodies. And all the things that little kids like, so do adults, is what I'm finding out. And, whenever I teach this line dancing, it's a 2-hour class, so it's kind of long. And usually when I take line dancing at the YMCA, it's only an hour class. And only an hour is a lot for a line dance instructor, because you have to teach the dance, you have to speak the whole entire time, you have to play the music, bring the music. It's a lot of preparation. The actual class is the hardest part, but there's a lot of prep before to get it ready. So anyway, the first time I helped with my line dance instructor, and I'm not like officially like a teacher, but I am. Thank God there's no certification for it. It's just, if you do it a lot, eventually you learn how to teach. My line dance instructor was sick one year, and it took 5 of us, 5 people, to try and replace her. And we sucked at it. It was really hard. And then the next time she was out, 3 of us were able to do it, which was amazing. It was so much easier. We all picked our favorite songs and taught them. And then one time I did it by myself, but I have to say, I wasn't really by myself. I was with my dancing queens, and they all helped me, because, it's one thing to stand up there, but when everybody's watching you and following you, all of a sudden it's this tremendous amount of pressure not to make a mistake. However, I love when our line dance instructors make mistakes, because it shows me they're not perfect either. And it gives me permission not to be perfect. And now I'm just like, I'm so happy for the people that show up. So I was able to do this, line dance last night. But when you talk the whole time, it's really hard to say the steps, to do the steps, to play the music, not mess up, and then like try and make sure that everybody's okay. And it's great because there's mirrors, and it's so much easier when there's mirrors, except for most people don't like to look at themselves in the mirror, which I totally get. But we tell people nobody's watching you because we're all too consumed with ourselves. So, anyway, when it gets, my voice is dry, like my throat is dry, it's hard from talking, we do the hokey pokey. Everybody knows the hokey pokey, and I don't have to say it out loud. And so many people last night, some people don't feel good, they're in a depression or whatever's going on with them, but everybody that was there is court ordered, so they have to be there. But part of that is very exciting, that you get to do other things besides be punished when you're in court, because I can tell you without a doubt 100%, nobody can make us feel any worse than we make ourselves feel. And we don't have to guilt and shame people. We can do that on our own. Thank you very much. So anyway, it was really fun. And I bought a treasure chest. Do you guys remember going to the dentist when you were little and you got to pick out a toy out of the treasure chest? Well, I bought a big treasure chest. And you don't have to put broken, cheap shit in there. You can put, gift cards and other kinds of things, little books or, messages or whatever in there. So I'm going to start using my treasure chest. And I know that adults will love the treasure chest. Just because I'm in this 54-year-old body does not mean I don't like prizes. And the other thing is, you guys, my dream is to be Mrs. Claus. And I was telling somebody the other day, because she was looking at me and I said, I grew my hair out and I said, I want to be Mrs. Claus. And she's like, no, you don't. You want to, look in the magazines for women between 50 and 90 and look at their hairstyles. And I'm like, no, I really want to be Mrs. Claus. Like, I want to dress up like Mrs. Claus. I want to be in a parade as Mrs. Claus. That's one of the reasons I grew my hair out to gray. Is I love Christmas. I love anything that's fun and joyous that a little kid loves. And I'm learning how to make an income doing all the things that I love to do. So you guys, last week I was talking about my invoice. I get to make an invoice for my line dancing, and I'm going to add in all my time that it takes me. It takes hours to prep a class and to find videos and then to write it down. And then I drive there and I go on the turnpike and then I teach. And so it's like a big event, and a lot of people do not value. I'm not going to say they don't value it. It is a huge thing. Most of the people that are teaching a class, you only get paid for the hour and not everything that goes into it and what it actually takes just to do it. And I'm just finding all of this stuff out, but I'm learning how not to undervalue myself and what I do. And I can sell myself. Before, it was so much easier to sell you and what you did. And now I've learned to believe in myself, believe in what I do, and believe what I am doing is of value. However, it's taken a long time to put it all together, but thanks to AI, it's showing me how to. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned, stay safe. I'll see you all next week. Oh yeah, my nose is running. It runs constantly. I don't know why I hate this. I got the injections behind my ears today. It hurt like hell for my headache. So I'm praying it works. They said 3 to 5 days I should notice the difference. And the other thing I was going to tell you, God, I forget. All right. Well, stay tuned. Be safe. And I will see you all next week. Thanks for watching.